Gemini. This is your tarot reading for love and relationships, May 2018. April was sort of a hectic month. Part of it might have been Mercury retrograde, but I have been under the weather the last few weeks, and as far as my professional life, it just got very, very busy. So yes, there were no readings for April, but I'm kind of like moving forward. So let's see what's going on. Your first card, Gemini, is a Five of Wands. You have a Five of Cups. Okay, interesting how the fives are coming up here. Then I have Strength. You have a Ten of Pentacles reversed. I have a Nine of Pentacles, and that is not reversed, and it will be in the center of your spring. The Magician reversed. I have Seven of Wands. This is Page of Wands. And then I have the Tower. So wands are pretty significant here. Interesting how the movement of the wands, you have these three wands here, Five of Wands, Seven of Wands, Page of Wands. But remember, the Magician also has a wand, and this is reversed. And it's also a major arcana card. And it could indicate lack of influence, something that you're manifesting. You're manifesting the wrong things. Your will and intent is a little bit misdirected. Also, I've noticed that your major arcana are all in the same column, right under each other. So you go from Strength, which is being courageous, taming the ego. Then things get sort of out of control with the Magician. This can be using your power in the wrong way. And then you have the Tower, where it seems as if, and this is in your future, so this is past, present, future. So then in the future, you do have this Tower where things sort of come crashing down. And you need to be careful here, because your major arcana are the strongest indicators. They have that, they kind of give the big picture of circumstances of what's going on. And I get the feeling that you could be, as far as a relationship, you might be a little bit misguided, or someone could be leading you astray. Okay, especially seeing that wands represent fire. Fire is about motivation and your intent and your will. And sometimes when we have slightly unbalanced intent, and sometimes we lose focus because we want something, sometimes that energy can sort of backfire. Now, this could actually be the energy of someone else who has power over you. And I'm definitely, I feel like what my intuition is telling me, that some of these wands and this Magician in reverse is telling me a little bit about your energy with this person, that it feels as if things are slightly off kilter. Specifically, if we look here in the past, I get sort of like a breakup or disagreement here, because I do have that Five of Wands, and then I have a Five of Cups. The Five of Wands is usually about some big conflict, and then the Five of Cups is usually about regrets, thinking about the things that you've lost instead of the things that you've gained. And so also the number 5, it is about conflict. And it's about resolving things. The five is usually the number five is usually a difficult number in all of, weirdly enough, in all of the elements. Five of Pentacles, Five of Wands, Five of Cups, and then Five of Swords. All of those fives in each element. The number five is all about resolving conflict, getting through difficulties, facing fears. So yeah, when I looked at those two fives, the Five of Wands next to a Five of Cups, I do get that strong sense of lots of turbulence in a relationship and trying to resolve a disagreement. And then we have feeling sorry, or maybe someone is regretting things that they've said. Now, there are no swords here. Swords would be your energy, Gemini. But I definitely feel that when we get to strength here in the past, we get sort of like a cooling off period, taming the ego, trying to see eye to eye with a partner or love interest. So when we get here, it gets very interesting because you're not able to reach the number 10. The 10 is reversed, and 10 is the number of endings and then starting a new cycle. So you have this Nine of Pentacles here in the center, and the Nine of Pentacles is about prosperity and happiness, especially within the family, especially within a partnership. And so it feels as if things might be coming to a head, that there's going to be a new shift, that there's some type of conflict that's preventing you from moving up from 9 to 10. It seems like you're being knocked back down, and that the relationship, it has to get through this obstacle. But once again, with this Magician in reverse, your love interest or partner, their energy is misdirected in the relationship. Maybe they're power hungry, maybe they're exerting too much control over you or over the relationship. So when we get here to the future, it gets, once again, it gets pretty interesting, because now you have more wands. And so you have that Seven of Wands, which means someone is being defensive. Someone is standing their ground, their territory, and they feel they need to protect themselves. And then we have a Page of Wands, someone who takes a new direction, a new adventure, a new vision, a new project. They're excited about something. It can also mean that sometimes in relationship readings, when I'm reading couples and the energy between couples, and I see that Page of Wands, it's about eagerness. Sometimes it can mean getting good news. And sometimes it can be news about a new opportunity. And so I get the feeling that whatever's going on with a partner or love interest, with setting new boundaries and then this new direction, it's going to be followed by the Tower. And I kind of feel like this is the Oracle's warning to you, Gemini, that as far as what might be going on with a love interest or partner, that they're kind of putting up walls against you, that the relationship is not evolving, there have been too many disagreements, and in the meantime they're getting ready to do their own thing, and that might catch you off guard. So that's what I'm seeing here with those three cards here in the future. Now I'm going to go ahead and shuffle for an outcome card. So the first, your outcome card is a Nine of Cups. And these nines are complementary because they are about reaching the end of a cycle. And once again, the number 10 would indicate, yes, you're crossing over into a new beginning. But it feels as if there are some big changes with a partner or transitions to where this is all about making, being happy, being content with what you have, It's also a wish card. It means that a wish might come true. You're getting everything that you want. And as far as the context of the other cards of what I'm seeing here, with the Nine of Cups in an outcome, this seems to be about building more of an emotional commitment in the relationship, that there's going to be a big shift or change with the Tower. The Tower usually gets rid of very bad energy. It kind of wipes away clean all the obstacles. So there might be some of you in situations where it's been very tough to be together. It's been tough to resolve disagreements. And what's going on with the Wands, it seems like there's going to be some important shifts going on with a partner. But this usually means celebrations and happy times with family and friends. I feel like after being away or having these disagreements, this Nine of Cups is saying you guys will be together. You guys will sort of make up. For some of you, it's going to be a make-up breakup, and you'll get back to being happy together. So there seems to be some resolution following this Tower where everything is out in the open, and sometimes it can mean an active social life. Lots of people. I'm not crossing out the possibility that there might also be new people coming into your life, but this is sort of like a very happy social time with the people that you love and with your partner that will be coming up for you as we head toward the beginning of summer. So Gemini, that was your reading, and if you have any questions for me, you might want to think about making an appointment. And also, happy birthday in advance, because I know that near the end of May, some of you will be having some birthdays. So, just to let you know, give you a heads up, my schedule for reading is going to be limited to one day, basically from Friday evening to Saturday evening, or Saturday afternoon. I apologize, but a lot of important things have taken priority over my reading, but I do appreciate those of you who've been concerned about me, wondering where I went. It's good to feel needed. It's good to be missed. So thank you so much for your care and concern. And I'll see you next month. Of course, I wish you love and light. I hope that spring has been very kind to you.